وش يعني بنكب العشاء في الوظائف؟
تبي تكب العشاء لازم تكب العشاء.
ما ادري يعني وش الكونتنت اللي I hate my job now
you
you're gonna tell me
haven't-
men and women are different. ما فهمت يعني. Welcome back Seinfeld.
Thanks. Practicing, getting into it.
Hey, we'll go past the cups. I don't care, bro. I don't care.
I'll just go there.
Welcome past the cups. It's your boy Adu. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 339. Got Turks on behind me. Got Shamsin next to me. Number one's in the building. Swallow your coffee. Swallow your coffee.
Hello.
All right, thank you.
10
Shout out
p.m.
to our tens and listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Sorry y'all here.
We're sorry we're here.
We're recording this early. We got no topics.
Yeah.
But, we're so dedicated. That we're like, we still have to come in on a Friday.
Yes.
And, put in the work.
Like always.
So if any news breaks out tomorrow, we really, we'll get to it next week.
Yeah.
But anyways. Hey, y'all.
How you doing, fellas?
Hey, shout out to Cooking Carriers, our number one sponsor and only sponsor. They just reached 100 episodes.
Yay.
So shout out to them. Shout out to the girls.
Whoop, whoop.
Wish you all the best.
Consistency. We like that.
Yes.
I don't know if I can say where they're going next, but,
Boats?
Oh, no, they're traveling. They're going to my favorite city. My favorite country.
Okay.
My favorite country. No, my second favorite country.
Second favorite country.
You don't have to say it, dog. You know what it is. We all know. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Right, hopefully they get back safe.
More doors.
Inshallah.
بس ترى
And they're going to make more money, which means our sponsorship number is going to go up.
Yeah.
Son.
We're going to go paid.
Bro, we're going to go from $2 to $2.10.
Progress.
Exactly, bro.
Growth.
I was gonna say it ترى رواتبنا تأخرت يا Cooking Carriers.
We divide those $2 equally here. We live off of those 50 cents.
Yeah.
Adel, don't lie. You know that's not being divided equally. One person in this room is getting less. He shall remain nameless.
I know, man. He's not sitting across from me at all. So, Shamsi, how's you been, man?
Great.
How's your week?
Amazing. Incredible.
Awesome. What happened this week, boys? Look, we can talk about Iceman, plus his other two albums, which is Drake. But let's push it down. We'll get to it. There's also Thmanyah that I'd like to have a conversation about. That's the biggest one. That's the biggest one for me. There was two other very important topics
happening in this big wide world of ours.
Yeah, that we need to cover, which is
yearning.
I lied. There's
no two topics.
There's no other topics. I went to the comedy pod this week, by the way.
How was that?
Shout out to Simon and the boys at the comedy pod.
Shout out.
I respected them. Like I told you, I went on a Tuesday, full house.
That's interesting.
You know why I was happy to go on a Tuesday?
Why?
Because the Nasr Hilal was playing. So I was like, there'll be no traffic. I'm going to get there in seconds.
I think you made the better decision.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
Watching Cristiano's face and so depressed, I don't blame him.
I mean, trust me, that was a good feeling.
So
You're so hurt. You're so hurt.
Yeah, I was so hurt.
I witnessed it. It was really magical, to be honest.
We'll get to the game in a second. So I went to a comedy pod, full house on a Tuesday. I was so proud.
Not only on a Tuesday, on a day where Nasr Hilal are playing.
A big match.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually really amazing. It tells you that the scene is really supported. Like, consistently supported.
Yeah, the boys did a great job. They're funny.
I mean, they always do, honestly. Like, all the times I've been there, it's been a great show.
If you're in Riyadh, go to a comedy pod. I mean, I don't need to tell you.
And
follow
they have
them on
shows
Instagram.
a lot of the times of the week.
Shamsi,
almost every day.
How much do we have to pay you to put up a set on the comedy pod?
I mean, I could put on some work. I could come up with something.
Huh?
You guys always knew that.
Y'all know that Shamsi doesn't mind bombing.
Yes.
Of course not.
Of
course not.
He's been bombing for 30 years.
No. But that's the part of getting better. A. And B, that's how you build resilience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
What?
Every Monday on the comedy pod.
Don't tell me it's an open mic.
It's an open mic.
There we go.
So anyone who wants to try it out and try comedy, you can go every single Monday and you can try it for free.
So let's go.
So
guys.
when are we going?
Let's go soon.
I have no problem.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, he works on some material. But anyway, we'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Work on, develop.
Will the materials be ready by this Monday?
Probably not. Probably not. You know, I need to put a little bit more work in there. No, because yes, I don't mind bombing, but I also feel like I have things to say.
This is not for Ada. This is for me.
Go ahead. Go ahead, dog.
This is for me. Please do
Me
it.
going.
please.
I mean, I really appreciate the sport, guys. Like,
Listen, not next
There is no
Monday. The Monday
support
after,
here.
we can do it. We can definitely do it.
There is a financial incentive.
there's a financial
Go
incentive.
and I will give you money.
I mean, you will give me money if you're coming to my show, and
It's not as-
I'm performing.
First off, it's an open mic. It's an open mic. Your show.
but obviously,
خف علينا يا لوي سي كي.
because obviously, we'll invite our friends and family to come and enjoy it.
You just get on stage like, hey, welcome to my show. It's an open mic. There's judges to the corner.
Thanks, guys, for coming to see me. You know, I also agree that I'm funny. So, yeah, I think I need to.
I also agree that I am funny.
Also implies somebody.
I would also love to do that, but I feel like it's harder than it looks, though.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
It is.
Honestly.
Yes.
I feel like it's actually one of those things that requires like a genuinely
Work?
high. not just that, like
Practice?
a genuinely high level of like both
Intelligence,
emotional-
work ethic,
emotional and
emotional
like,
intelligence,
overall intelligence.
reading the room,
Yeah.
Things that you don't have.
joke
I mean,
construction,
I have some of them. You know,
setup,
I can read.
follow through, execution,
Yeah.
punchline.
I think Wednesday is English nights, by the way. Or every other Wednesday. I can't remember.
لا لازم بالعربي تكفى.
I think I would do it better in English though.
لا تكفى عربي
Yeah.
تكفى.
That's the reason. لازم تسويها بالعربي لو سمحت.
Well, either way, if it's an open mic, I think I get to, you know,
I
do my thing.
Do my thing.
Do my thing.
I'm
Exactly.
bilingual.
Yeah.
كم تبي.
Maybe French. French comedy. that
Like
would
I
work.
said,
Bonsoir, everyone.
كم تبي.
I don't know. Let me come
Don't
up
even
with
put a
number.
price, bro.
It's priceless.
This is priceless, exactly, man. Like
Yo. It's like,
you would get love from us forever and ever and ever.
okay.
And if we can record this,
Wait.
if Sam will give us the recording, oh my god.
You're telling me I don't have love from you guys right now?
no.
No.
Okay.
No.
I feel like I make you laugh a lot here.
Yeah.
We don't need to do
Yeah, but not
we,
for the reasons you think.
Yeah,
we don't
exactly.
need to do it on a stage.
When we laugh, it's not always because you're funny.
Yeah.
It's 'cause
You don't?
there's things that we find funny. Like, common sense. Oh, look, he doesn't have it.
But that's kind of like part of comedy, right? It's not always about what I'm saying.
Yes.
Sometimes it's about what I'm not saying.
It is.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. Let's go this Monday.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, dog.
Man,
I'm with you. I support you.
I mean, I appreciate that, but and I think I need to practice with Turks a little bit.
I have a question for
What do
you.
you mean practice with me? مش دخلني أنا. I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
try.
your coach, Rocky. I'm sorry. No.
Where else am I going to try out my material?
Hit him with the punchline. Higher.
Took us to the side of the stage.
Come on, Chelsea, get him.
I do feel
3
like
seconds in, I'm throwing in the towel. على طول.
He's like, hey guys, I'm Chad. You see a towel smack in his face.
no, but see, we got to train, coach.
Stay down, Jesse. Stay down.
If I'm going to go to someone for comedy, like, feedback, it's going to be Turks, obviously.
Great choice.
None of y'all are funny.
Can
you
I
know?
bra- can I-
Especially not you. Especially not you.
100%.
Yeah.
Can I practice?
Me funny?
No,
Never.
see, the thing is, the things you find funny,
Can
I don't always agree with them.
Can I practice being the heckler?
Can you practice?
I mean, if we can fit your head in through the door,
Okay, here.
we'll give you some space in the back so you
I'll
don't
give
block
you.
the
I'll
view.
give you a live demonstration. Tell a joke. Right now, do a joke.
Just say anything. Just say
Be
anything.
funny. Come on. Just
Your head is big.
Boo! You suck. I want my money back.
Again,
Who writes this shit?
sometimes you gotta appreciate culture for what it is, real and authentic.
I have no idea.
Because that's what I'm
He's
presenting.
reversing
you know?
cliches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's my question to you: Would you, if you're doing a comedy bit, would you like what's wrong?
Yeah,
Are you
what?
pointing at him?
Eh, la, la.
Oh, there's another goal.
Yeah.
It's already 4-1.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Oh, what a goal!
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, okay,
go back
this
to
is
what
a
you're
podcast.
saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
listen
one, no one's watching. Somebody
Focus.
else. So, if you were doing a stand-up routine,
Yeah.
would you like it? Would it be better for you to see your friends sitting in the crowd, or would you like to all be anonymous?
I feel I'd prefer it to be anonymous the first couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah. Because y'all be going to be hating on me in the front or in the back.
Okay,
like
first
you
off,
will.
we would not do that.
No,
No, 100%. No, like I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I don't believe that.
No. Wallah, I mean,
Yeah.
for your first like couple of times, we will not say a single word because we will not want to be seen associated with any of this
Oh, so you're
shit.
gonna pretend you don't know me.
Exactly.
Okay.
We keep it sitting in the back corner in the dark, just by ourselves.
See, yeah, if I don't know you're there, then probably
Even better, we'll be in the green room with Osama. Like, yo, just leave him there. Leave him there.
let's see how long he lasts.
I want to be like those two Muppets that are just in the balcony, just heckling people.
No, but again, yani, you will expect me to bomb the first couple of times. Yani.
Of course.
Of course.
So
The first couple of like 2 years.
Yeah, that's a lot of times.
The first decade.
That's a lot of times, you know.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna be good immediately, and I accept that. It's fine.
I have
you
a
know?
question. What would be your topic that you want to joke about?
I mean, observations on the world,
Such as?
observations on human nature.
Such as
What's the deal with
Exactly.
With you know,
With oxygen.
water.
water? Nice.
It's so wet. But,
See what I mean?
but sometimes it's not.
okay.
See, I might not
I'm gonna be
funny.
laughing after each and every joke you tell.
Probably.
That's gonna be horrible.
I remember we were watching something, the comedy pod, and Shamsi broke out in laughter.
Yeah.
Even Osama was like, "Oh, yo, relax."
Because I do appreciate it, you know. I do appreciate
Yeah,
it.
he laughs from the heart.
Yeah.
I give him that.
Like making people laugh is one of the noblest professions that one can come up with, honestly. Like you're giving me more life, literally.
What about doctors?
Doctors, teachers,
Well, they kind
Stay-at-home moms.
life, you know.
stay-home dads,
No, but you know
knights. That's noble.
you know, you know how comedy like extends your lifespan.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Scientifically,
You mean
Yeah,
laughter?
Laughter.
Laughter, not comedy.
And where does laughter come from?
Not always from oh my god, I hate you.
It's you know.
okay.
But so the point is, yani, if you are able to consistently and constantly make people laugh, that really shows that you are a net positive contributor to society.
You know, I can tell what kind of
True.
I
True.
can tell
I'll
what
give you
kind of
that.
comic you are already. You're like that comic I said. No, actually, I'm a modern day philosopher. If you really think about it,
I mean, you know, in a sense, sometimes they are.
I'm doing the work. You know,
No, but you know,
I got a message in my
I got a
comedy.
message.
who else are you gonna sit and spend an hour listening to give you like their observations on everything?
Oh, this
Comedians.
podcast, maybe.
I mean, well, they don't laugh, do they? I feel like.
Then everyone that listens to this podcast laughs at us,
Do
not
they?
with
Yeah,
us.
see, there we go.
There's a
It's
difference.
the wrong
here.
direction.
But we accept all laughs.
Yeah.
we don't discriminate.
We're like the Three Stooges.
But there's 4.
I don't count.
He doesn't count.
It
Yeah,
doesn't, yeah.
so happy for that.
Anyway,
But
back to
yeah,
what we were saying. So
Talaqabu.
strangers. No, not talaqabu. No, relax.
some Monday.
Relax.
You know,
I've never felt more threatened
the,
with something.
the surprise will be sprung.
It's a good question. Did you guys see the Kevin Hart roast?
Not yet. I want to watch
I
it.
heard it's really good.
I saw a
The
clip
internet
of
told me.
Cat Williams.
Reconciling.
Nah, he was hilarious.
Yeah.
Didn't he have beef with
Yeah.
Kevin Hart for a while?
So apparently they actually like pieced it out like last year, but it was behind the scenes. No one knew.
Okay, for this is any entertainment.
I saw it.
How was it?
Mixed feelings.
Really?
Jeff Frost kills as always. Like there's no negotiation here.
It's not as always, but okay, I'll give you that.
No, this one like he did a really good job.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I feel like Kevin Hart is really easy to say jokes about.
I skipped The Rock and Kevin Hart, which is at the end, because
What?
I saw some clips of The Rock and Kevin Hart going back and forth. I was like, I'm not trying to watch a movie here.
Yeah.
You know, so I
Yeah,
just skipped it. I just went for like the comedians.
Get a room.
Yeah, exactly. Chelsea Handler was doing this very liberal shit. She's attacking Kill Tony, Shane
Gillis.
Gillis.
She's hating on you comedy.
Yeah, because like, oh, you guys supported Trump to get elected, you know, that kind of thing. So she made it like really like weird in the room.
Okay.
Like it was funny. Wasn't not funny. It was funny,
Mm.
but I wish I played for you before we started. I totally forgot. We were too busy listening to Drake's 19 albums.
With all the great music.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What did I miss? All 3 of them. Anyway, what's the name? It was a good roast.
Yeah.
There's some funny shit in it, and a lot of it very skippable.
So Chelsea basically made fun of Tony and
And then Tony got on stage.
exactly that's what I'm asking about. How did Tony and
Tony was angry delivering those jokes.
Really?
Yeah, you can see he was angry. delivering those jokes.
Interesting. That's a good
Yeah,
good
he
version
was-
of him.
He was
Yeah.
stabbing.
But
He's
see,
good at roasts.
Yeah.
He's really good at roasts.
I heard the story that apparently before this roast was locked in, they approached Paul McCartney of all people beforehand. And hey, Paul McCartney, the last or the most famous musician on the planet, let's get you in front of a group of people who don't know you and make fun of you for like 2 hours. And I said, no, I'm good.
It was supposed to be the roast of Paul McCartney?
Yes, they
come
approached him and I
on.
said,
It's a very different roast.
Exactly.
Dude.
Well, a lot of people don't even know who he is. The
"What do you-"
audience who's gonna be on Netflix, most of them are not gonna know who it is.
Yeah, true. But like it said something interesting. Like the idea is like, hey, I don't want to be insulted by people I don't know for like 2 hours.
That's true. I agree with that.
That's not what roasts were back
Yes,
in the day.
roasts
Back
were-
in the day, it was
your friends.
Exactly.
Now,
Yes.
Kevin Hart, I know
Now, he had a couple of his friends.
a couple of his friends,
Yes.
because that's the point. But the point is that these are all of your friends. It's just not like I like Tony Hinchcliffe and I like Shane Gillis, but I know for a fact you're not that tight with either of those guys. Like, so,
True.
Shane Gillis
Yeah,
was
yeah.
hosting.
Yeah, but you know the concept, and they're like,
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why is he hosting?
Yeah, he was hosting. He was a host.
Okay.
Didn't do a really great job, but his jokes.
yeah,
good
but
jokes.
the concept is that this is just like a roast for hire, and it just kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it was a Netflix thing.
It's like we roast Shamsi because we're his friends.
Every single episode.
Yes.
We don't need the special.
we
Just tune in.
and we do it for free.
Yeah.
That's how roasts evolved. Back in the day, it became from just friends to
Capitalism.
It's not only capitalism. Don Rickles kind of became everyone's friend, and he's the best like roast comedian of all time. So that got televised. That became like a comedy show because he's there. And then the people got interested in, okay, let's have roasts for comedians. That way, all of their friends are comedians, so it's all going to be funny.
No, but hasn't it been used?
Capitalism kind of came in, and it became more about star power. That's why it got like Pamela
Brady.
Anderson, Tom Brady, those guys. I
Justin
mean,
Bieber.
Yeah,
Justin
but the new
Bieber,
version of it, I agree
Trump.
with Turks. It kind of lost its way when
Yeah.
you have celebrities and comedians writing jokes for celebrities, and celebrities are delivering it.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
It's been happening for years now.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
You think The Rock wrote those jokes?
I mean, I would assume that The Rock is kind of funny. And
He's
not-
Draymond
charismatic.
Green was giving jokes.
Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't see that part.
Some of them were funny, but again, like someone wrote it for you. It's not really your joke.
I disagree with that part of things. I'd rather you keep it to the comedians. But see,
Yeah.
overall, what is a roast? Like, it's I get it. Once upon a time, it was comedians and comedians. But the modern version that we know, the capitalistic version is, hey, let's get someone famous. We're gonna watch Pamela Anderson because everyone used to make jokes about Pamela Anderson at some point. And let's get actual comedians to do it. And then it just became like a TV event, which is fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
enjoy
more
it.
of a
I want to
star
watch
power.
it. You know,
It's crazy how Pam Anderson is like known all over the world before social media.
yeah. So that's true fame.
No, it's true. Like I remember Pam Anderson like when I was in high school, in middle school.
Like she was
Like she was a big deal.
in the 90s.
Exactly,
Cindy Crawford. Like
Yeah.
there was a
And like how they transcended, like now it's like social media will do it for you. But back then, like that's crazy.
there's a lot more people now with less talent than back in the day.
Oh, of
I
course,
feel.
100%.
Yeah. But Danny,
Reminds
overall,
me of something, but I'll get to it in a second.
Mhm.
I just remember that he saw the Jackson movie.
The Michael movie, not the Jackson
I'm
movie.
sorry, the Jackson 5.
Have fun. He.
Okay. All right. Anyway, Kevin Hart roast. Watch it. Hold the remote so you can skip as much as you want.
again, I feel like it's Kevin Hart is too easy to roast.
How many short jokes were there?
All of them were short
A lot.
jokes.
A lot of great ones.
Oh,
A lot of great ones.
Kevin Hart short.
So you're taking notes. I know
Me?
you're taking notes.
Actually,
You
Like
know
that's
what?
the one thing that I don't like. I don't like when I watch comedy that I want to remember the jokes.
Mm,
I like the jokes to like there's some jokes that Andrew Schultz, remember when Andrew Schultz used to do crowd work?
yeah.
Like there's certain jokes that he said that just in my head. And there's opportunities that come that I can use that joke, but I don't want to use that joke because like it made like it's from him. Like,
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know, it holds some sort of value.
It has some sort of context.
Yeah,
that
like,
makes it
like Chris
relevant.
Rock, his early work.
Mm.
Like it's Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle.
yeah.
Dave Chappelle for me, definitely, especially. But yeah, let's keep supporting.
So yeah, go to the
roasts.
comedy pod.
Yeah, exactly. Support your local comedy.
Next Monday,
People.
you might see somebody familiar.
Maybe.
Probably not.
What else? So yeah, Turks, Jackson, Michael movie
Yeah.
review.
So
Thank you.
out of 10, yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Excuse me.
Just two.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Chamona.
Shamon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's the movie? Because we didn't talk about it.
Did you guys see it?
No.
I did.
You did?
Oh,
Yeah.
when'd you see it?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you didn't even tell us.
I went with
We can make fun of you.
with my mom.
See, that's
You should have told us even that.
you know what? That is the theme. Because I wasn't that excited about it, to be honest. Biopics are not my thing.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, I'll just wait for it to
I
drop
knew that
online.
the reviews were bad, but Gelek saw it and he was like, "Yo, forget the reviews. It's a great movie."
I wouldn't call it a bad movie, not at all.
Okay, so
Ooh.
It seems like a nostalgia trip of a movie.
Yeah,
my family really wanted to
basically,
see
yes.
it. So I went like, okay, fine. Let's go. Let's make a day out of it.
Yes.
Nice.
Family quality time kind of thing where
Quality
You know,
time.
family-
none,
Michael
none of
Jackson.
us are talking and we're all watching one thing at a time. Okay. But it gives you some nice context about like Michael and the history, how he grew up and everything, which is nice.
Nice.
The ass whoopings that he used to get.
Yes, of
Which
course.
was surprising to me.
Hold on, you guys never seen any like biopic on Michael Jackson before?
I mean,
there
yeah.
was one about the Jacksons 5 from back in the day.
I'm familiar with the 90s Michael Jackson. I was a huge fan.
No. I'm
growing
talking
up.
about the movies they made about his family, about the Jacksons 5,
No.
about his dad and so
No,
on. You never seen it?
no.
There's a great show. I think it was like 5 episodes or something. I don't know if you can find it online. I think it aired like the late 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Yes, long story short, Shamsi, he beat them into greatness.
Yeah, he destroyed them.
Yeah.
Woo! Their dad was wild, bro.
But so, man, that's a sign. A lot of any very high achievers end up having that in their youth with their parents. Like they get pushed to a point of. going
Yeah,
overboard.
but you don't
Which-
bully
Nah,
your
no,
kid
no, no.
about
You don't-
having a big nose until he has a.
that whooping that he got. No, what are you talking?
Yeah, good.
about?
You don't beat them, but I'm saying.
Like no, he beat them.
well, that's what the
it
movie.
wasn't like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
it's a talking down.
Hey.
It was belt to ass.
That's what the
Yes.
movie showed. The movie actually showed.
And that's
that.
how Michael could
Became
get
great.
all those like high pitched notes because he got so much practice as a kid.
Look at that. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not part of the movie. That's a
I
Turk's fun
mean,
fact.
That's
It's actually really sad.
That's a Turk's fun fact.
Quite fucked up, actually.
Oh my god.
No, but so it showed you the first part of his career. It showed you him up to the Pepsi incident in the 80s.
Up to bat.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
went to jump there. Honestly, it was very well shot. You know, Michael's music will always be timeless. And, you know, getting to see him grow up and go through that journey to become the kind of person, like they showed him as someone who was very much living in his own bubble, in his own world, right?
Yeah, that's what he was.
And he was, and you know, they gave you the context and the backstory for that. I think it's a really,
But they did portray him as a weird kid.
yeah, and he was always different. He always he wouldn't play with his brothers. He didn't really have a lot of friends.
He had a rat as a friend
And
as a
then
kid.
They showed you him getting the monkey Bubbles. Was it Bubbles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bubbles.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the law.
Shout out to Bubbles.
Yeah. But before Bubbles,
he was the realist.
you got the snake and the giraffe and
Yeah.
the llama and Mshad Fish. And
Did
starting from a rat and then going to a monkey called Bubbles.
Which
There's
is-
a huge range of animals that shouldn't be included in a kid's life.
The monkey
but-
is still alive, by the way.
Seriously?
Bubbles?
Yes, it is.
Bubbles? As if you knew. From back in the day.
I've been searching for Bubbles.
my friend.
It's been 20 years since I've seen Bubbles. Where's Bubbles at, yo?
That is hilarious.
Go find me Bubbles.
At Neverland, is he still in Neverland?
Wait,
Oh.
I saw this somewhere. Bubbles the monkey.
I'll be shocked if Bubbles is still
I
alive.
mean, why wouldn't he? Don't. Is he a chimp? Chimps live a long time, don't they?
I have no idea.
You know.
Bubbles.
You would know.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's chimpanzee Bubble is still alive, living at the Florida-based Center for Great Apes since 2005.
He is a great ape.
Did I tell you
He's
I haven't
such
seen
a
him in
great
20
ape.
years?
Wallahi, alaikum.
I told you. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Bubbles still holding it down.
He's been locked up. Man, shout out Bubbles.
Shuf, I think maybe the reason that the critics.
You are not alone.
Free Bubbles, so it's backwards.
Stop.
I think the reason maybe the movie was not received highly by critics is because it didn't really show you a lot of conflict, and it just felt like we're going from one scene to the other.
Yeah,
you
of course,
know?
there's no conflict
yeah.
except his dad giving belt to ass
Yeah.
every single day.
And he was the best actor in the entire movie, to be honest. His dad. Other than that, there's not much like range.
It feels like a candy bar of a movie.
Oh, wow.
The guy from the Whiplash, what's his face?
What's his face?
J.K. Simmons,
No, the other
Not
one,
My Tempo.
the drummer,
The guy with the
Something
big nose.
Miles.
Yeah, J.K.
Miles
Simmons.
Teller?
Yeah,
Miles Teller. Thank you very much. He was in the movie.
he was the lawyer.
He did zero acting. Was he the lawyer?
He was the lawyer. His lawyer.
He's a
yeah.
great actor, but he did zero acting in the movie. It's just we're making a Michael movie, so let's just make a Michael movie.
Yeah, no. Here's this song.
Yeah.
Here's that song. Do you remember?
I don't know how much.
Exactly.
I don't know how much you can really do with Michael.
I mean,
all the
it's-
biopics that already came out. Before.
I mean, keep in mind,
There's a to be continued.
Michael will return
Yes, and
in
that is-
Avengers Doomsday or something. بصراحة, بس إنه in
No,
the
but
next
no,
movie.
apparently, they had to reshoot the last third of the movie because they started showing the cases that he got in the early 90s. And then it turns out one of those cases, the victim couldn't be mentioned, basically. So they had to scrape the last third of the movie.
Part of the
and reshoot.
settlement
I-
agreement, yes.
Yeah.
I saw somebody saying like when that end shot was Michael Jackson will return, and I saw somebody post like this is the greatest horror movie of all time. Scary. It's like that's a threat.
No, but honestly, it felt like a feel good movie.
Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee.
oh my god.
It felt like a feel good movie in the sense like who doesn't love Michael?
No,
Yeah.
like
You
those
know.
are bops. يعني ما اختلفنا.
No,
It's
but
like-
no, he's as a personality, he's other than being one of the most famous people in history, I feel he was someone who was universally loved. Like the reaction that people used to have to him coming to a concert,
Yeah, that's wild.
people passing out and
Yeah.
like
No one has.
ambulances,
No one has that.
like the star power.
He
you
started
know?
aura farming before aura farming.
Yes,
was a thing.
and
He
you
was
saw that.
Zohar
They,
farming. He
they
didn't
portrayed
start
that
it.
so well in
Yeah,
the
because
movie, to be
that
honest.
was him. He would just stand there,
Mm.
and people would just lose their fucking mind.
The Super Bowl, was it the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl in the early 90s, he came out and he was like at his peak in terms of like fame and doing tours, and that's at that time. He came out and he spent a full 2 minutes just standing there silently looking what direction.
I remember.
and people are going insane.
I remember when that
Insane,
happened.
screaming.
I saw it live, and I thought it was a mannequin because he did not flinch. He did not
Yeah.
move. He did absolutely nothing.
And imagine that.
But I was thinking like, yo, it's gonna be this weird thing, and then he started exploding and popping up different areas.
Yeah, it was like a show.
He always put on a show.
Yeah.
He set the standard for literally for Super Bowl shows, you know, and he set the standard for music in a lot of ways. Like, and I feel like that's what the movie tried to show homage to, like him with Quincy,
Yeah.
giving you all the hits, the range.
I think the closest to MJ's star power was the Backstreet Boys.
Not even.
Not even.
No,
No, no,
close.
no, Let me
I was
finish.
saying
Let
not
me
even
finish. Let me
Mm.
finish. Let me finish. In terms of fan base, because we were talking about how people used to pass out when they see him.
Mm.
Backstreet Boys were that in the 90s.
A lot of Richie
Did
was
people
that
pass
at
out?
some
Yeah, yeah,
point.
yeah. I remember Backstreet Boys used to come to our city, bro. What are you talking about?
They
That
were
city
huge.
Shut down.
They were
no,
huge.
people
huge.
passing out. Go look at them when they were in Brazil.
The closest comparison I can think of to
They had it
Michael,
like once or twice. Michael Jackson had it all the time, though.
Yeah.
the closest I can actually think as in terms of a comparison is Elvis. Like as someone.
No, that's
who-
far back.
Yeah, no, but as someone who was at
A lot of his lies, so we don't remember.
no, but a lot of as someone who was at the top of the music game for decades.
Mm,
You know,
mm.
someone who up until his death was
Never had that
you
aura,
know
though.
famous. I think he did.
The
something.
legs,
dude.
come on, the
Yeah,
shake.
bro. What,
White girls
bro?
I mean-
he used to show up to shows and police would like come up with guns and shit trying to kick him out.
Elvis used to be a name before he was around. Now it's just like if
Yeah.
you meet a
There's
guy.
only one Elvis.
Yes, exactly. He took the
Exactly.
name.
Elvis was a name until Jackson came around.
No, I mean, literally, like people were just, it's a normal name, like Steve.
And
It is no
now-
longer.
It's
Like
no
Michael.
longer an over. No,
Like Michael.
People are still naming Michael.
There's very few people who like share. There's very few people that have that power.
You meet an Elvis today.
Cristiano.
Cristiano,
Yeah.
Adolf.
Adolf. There's another one. OG.
That
Yeah.
used to be it.
That used to be a thing.
It used to be a name, honestly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Elmo, whose real name, by the way.
Seriously?
Elmo, yes, Elmo, Kermit, and Grover. Those were names back in the day.
Kermit.
Kermit doesn't sound like a problem. Yeah, actually, there was.
Kermit is a name.
One of the CIA people was.
But
was
Elmo
Kermit.
doesn't. Elmo's
Yes,
got to be
yes.
short for something.
There was a president called Grover Cleveland. It wasn't
Grover makes sense. It just sounds right for some reason. It's weird.
Sounds like a parkway.
It's weird. يعني it's better than Grouch, but it's a name. عادي. But Elmo, I can't.
All right, so Jackson movie.
Fun movie.
I forgot
Worth-
how
it's
many
a-
fucking hits are on Thriller.
Yes.
يا أخي مستحيل. That entire album.
Bro, all his
That
albums.
entire
all
al-
his albums.
يعني
I don't remember
they
someone.
just went okay, like one by one. Tak, 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 like, oh shit, these are all in one album. خير.
Look,
خير يا أبو حبيبي.
I can't remember someone having that many albums and so little misses.
Want to be starting something.
True,
Maybe
very true.
mine.
No, because he
The Girl is
he-
Mine.
I
Thriller,
forget. I
Beat
forget
It.
a track from Michael Jackson that I just.
Billie Jean.
Ugh.
in a sense
Too many.
I would
Human
say,
nature.
in a sense, I can't think of someone who innovated music just like Michael did.
Yeah.
Like he pushed
His
boundaries.
voice, bro, his
No, he
voice.
pushed boundaries even in recording.
Yeah,
He
his
came
voice.
up with different sounds.
That was Quincy Jones, though.
A lot
You
of it.
have to give Quincy Jones credit.
Yeah,
Shuf, at the end of the day,
give him credit.
as an artist, you're gonna have like top class producers behind you to really make you timeless. And he was, and he is, he still is. And I think that's why at the end of the day, the movie did so well. Because a lot of
Michael,
people still
as a singer, he found pockets that singers at that time never found.
Mm.
And his ad libs was before everybody's ad libs.
true. So
And his ad libs alone were just
The signature.
it was phenomenal. Everything he did was just like it was him.
it was new at the same time, right? Like he opened up doors to whole new avenues that nobody really explored before. And the fact that he managed to, like, up until this day, you listen to each of his albums and you'll still enjoy. You know,
If someone came out today-
doesn't sound dated.
He's classic.
Yeah.
If someone came out today and started using the term heehee, you think he's crazy.
Mm.
I mean,
If you've never heard it
Migos.
before.
Bro,
if you've never heard it before.
Bro, if you
Hey.
see someone moonwalking on a stage, you'd be like, yo, what the hell is that? You know, that still has stopping power. That's the thing. You know, even though it happened 30 years, 40 years. And I think a lot of the movie celebrates a lot of that. You know, obviously, and it's not going to show you everything, but it showed you little, nuggets of his life all throughout.
it's not a great movie. It's a fun watch.
If you like Michael Jackson,
It's not.
If you-
It's not a
Who
deep-
doesn't like Michael
No, no.
Jackson?
But see,
new generations know who it is.
8-year-olds?
I would say
Yes.
Hey, how do you
Yes,
know?
yes.
Don't think it.
I wouldn't call it a great movie. I would say it's a good one. But I think, again, if you're going to have an issue with it, it doesn't go very deep. You know, it doesn't show you like his real conflicts and
Yeah,
shit. you
yeah.
know?
It's a puff piece.
Yeah.
How many people actually
Yeah.
know his real conflicts, though?
I mean, not many. He's
Exactly.
a very private person.
Exactly.
No, but I'm sure at the end of the day, it's a movie, bro. You're trying to get into someone's head. You're trying to show
You
someone
can't. That's
behind
the thing.
the scenes.
You can't. He never went to a psychologist, a therapist. You know nothing about him.
True.
Like watching him, you know that he had a lot of childhood trauma.
They showed you one scene of him going to plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
And they showed you him getting an nostril. And a lot of people thought for the longest time that, him ending up as a white person was because of surgery. They didn't know about the vitiligo, for example. Like that's something you could have
The what now?
vitiligo. No?
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo. Okay, there you go.
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo
I
Supreme.
love
They showed you
Vitiligo Supreme.
Yeah, they showed you one
Extra crispy.
they showed you one part of that, But I would
Yeah.
want to see him getting married and having kids. Like I would watch that if you're telling me
Speaking
there's a
of
part
which,
two.
he married Elvis's daughter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did.
Again,
They're trying to make a super baby. So
Yeah.
super singer. فجأة كده.
see, there you go. Carrying on the torch.
It's like I heard in that Eminem's daughter and Tony Hawk's son are getting married, and somebody said that child will become the king of white people.
he has the lineage.
It's like you genetically engineered the widest
Yeah.
person.
Dude, huge shoes to fill.
do you
Even
think
bigger
we'll,
skateboards.
do you think we'll ever have another Michael?
No.
Like never.
No, never.
Michael? No.
Michael never.
No.
Never.
Just in terms of like
We had a
everything.
lot of imitations, but never at that level.
He was a true original.
Yeah.
Mm. He was. I agree with y'all. Like,
Speaking of big
Yeah,
shoes to
no.
fill.
exactly. He caught it. He caught it.
What?
He caught it. Hey, yo.
What? Go ahead.
Go
Yeah.
on.
No, you go ahead. I was going to change the topic.
Okay.
I have another movie contribution since we're on movie talk.
All right, go
I
ahead.
went with the family to see The Devils Wear Prada 2. And that was a movie.
Okay.
That was a movie.
That was a movie.
It wasn't what you sent me, but
I sent you a lot of things.
yes. Okay, go ahead.
But that movie was like
Did you see the first one?
No, I don't give a
Okay.
shit.
What do you
Alright.
mean? It's a good.
It's a good.
Yeah,
movie.
I'm missing
you
out on the
don't,
lore.
you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know the devil's history with Prada, basically.
Mm.
It's basically they work in a fashion magazine and just like, oh, she's the new generation and there's the old generation and she's breaking the cycle and I'm gonna be nice to the new generation and capitalism is bad in the most capitalistic fucking movie I've seen in years.
It actually did pretty well.
Yeah, because a lot of white women are on the planet, yeah, Shamsi.
Someone described it. I saw a video. Someone describing it. He's like, imagine this is like a sports movie, but for women.
Yes.
You know, and the sport is cattiness. You know,
So
like
the-
who can win at being, you know.
So the plot is like, they work in a magazine, and Anne Hathaway is just like, I'm gonna make this magazine. Prince
So they
the-
just remade the movie, basically.
yeah, and basically the bad guy, the new guy wants to inherit the magazine, and just he McKinsey'd it from day one, and apparently that's the conflict. And management consultancy is evil.
It's like a Kuwaiti movie.
It's like literally the Shirka, the movie.
Good acting. No,
The
I
movie.
mean, it's quippy.
there we go.
No, that's not good. Quippy is fake. It's like this is not how people talk.
For some people, it's not. For some people, it's like catnip.
And like every 5 minutes, there's like a montage, and just like, ooh, look at this model Catway, and just like Lady Gaga's here now, and just like
oh wow.
it's
I can tell you didn't appreciate the fashion in the movie.
it's like CoComelon for women in their 30s.
It's not for you, dog. It's not for you.
That is bad. That is awful. That is
so awful.
It's like literally, I'm just like, it was me and another dude in the movie theater.
And both of y'all are thinking throughout the whole movie.
Everyone's
So what-
watching the movie. You guys are the only ones locking in, like eye contact.
It's
Like, what are we doing here? You
it's
know,
like
they're
me
just
and
like
him blocked in, just like
telepathically sending that.
we gave each other the nod, and if
We
we felt
grinded our teeth.
and we felt if we had the safe word, and if if anything went loose, we got each other's back.
Each other nachos.
Run.
Asparagus.
Was it Jajir? No, mind.
No.
It was
No,
Bagdunas.
Bagdunas.
It was Bagdunas.
Bagdunas.
Fucking hell, Bagdunas. Look at that
Oh, what a
specific fucking word.
callback. I don't know which episode that's in.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, speaking of
Speaking.
big shoes to fill,
Yeah.
Bumar has leaving Thmanyah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Very sad to see.
We will remember you.
Will you?
This is a serious topic, but you
It
know,
is a serious topic. No, you never want to see someone who created something step away.
It's an video.
mm,
And like, you know, he actually did create something that is different.
Is he the Steve Jobs of Saudi podcasts?
is he the what?
That's a
Steve
very
Jobs.
specific analogy.
Mm.
He could be.
How about y'all talk about this while I look
He
for,
could be.
for a sad song to
I mean,
play?
for the sake of the listeners, Abdurrahman Abu Malih was the founder and CEO of Thmanyah.
Which is a digital media
It's a
network
digital media company.
that started with a focus on podcasts.
Yes, their most famous podcast obviously is Thmanyah and
Finjan.
Finjan. Sorry, Thmanyah is this is the channel. Finjan is
Yeah.
the podcast, and then they expanded. They have Sokrat. They have so and so and so, and they basically pioneered the idea of just long form interview content, which is I like to call it, and maybe derisively, but I like to call it commute content.
He built something for an audience that didn't exist before.
There
know?
was an appetite, and the
Exactly.
content is good, and the people he brought on were consistently interesting, and they had something worthwhile to say.
And he set high standards in terms of the production, in terms of the number of different shows he had that spoke about a lot of different things. And a lot of it was positive, right? Like you did good stuff. Okay, you found it.
It's going to be a hard loss.
Okay.
This is called Tears, by the way. I don't know how it's going to sound, but keep going. Oh, there we go.
No, and you know, and
Was a pioneer,
he was
ahead of his time,
Ahead of his time.
one of a kind.
Pour one out.
Sounds like a Drake rhyme. But
no,
anyway,
he will be remembered by
everybody.
the
You know he's not dead.
no, but come on.
He's not going nowhere.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying
okay,
is,
okay.
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Thmanyah was what he built.
Oh.
It
It was his empire.
It was his empire.
It was him
And stepping down and handing the scepter. It's not easy.
passing the throne down.
Passing the
Correct.
throne. Yeah.
They did a DNA test on Abdurrahman al-Malih, and they figured out that he was 100% him, alien.
Yeah. It was for a while. It was. He was. And now
Shout out to Abu Malih if you're out there.
he's gonna be something else. Someone else.
Your voyage is not over.
And we wish to see you.
Turks, whenever you want to get involved.
I'm trying, but the cheese is just too thick to swim through.
And
I
for
can't.
someone, wait, for someone who,
I have,
I was really enjoying that.
You had to ruin the moment.
I have one more.
Never mind.
I have one more. One more.
Let me play
Yes,
it back.
yes,
Fuck
yes.
you, Turks.
Yeah, let us be.
Don't be sad it's over. Be happy that it happened.
I don't know why I had to stop with that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cut that off. It's the cheese part.
It's too chewy.
You never edited this podcast. What are you saying?
I'm just lying.
What are your thoughts on it?
Me? Like y'all know, I don't like them.
That's different than.
I'm just bullshit. I'm just
You know,
bullshitting. Don't buy into it. People gotta believe it. I relax.
You don't like us, Adil.
That's true.
Yeah.
He is a pioneer. It's
Agreed.
okay. Like how am I supposed to approach this? If it's business or if it's emotional, there's two different feelings.
I don't think I think the fact that it's emotional doesn't really matter to the fact that it's business. I think. at the end of
But
the
it
day.
does. Because business is what put you in this position to be in the first place.
I mean, if you gauge the reaction of people online, I mean, it was a shock, and there is genuinely an emotional attachment to the guy because
He built a Saudi company.
And he was the face of
By
the
he was the
himself.
face of the company,
He took a huge bet on a new media platform that people were not used to,
and it paid off.
and it paid off massively. It was a rough ride. It wasn't simple at all. And then when SRMG came, it gave them that extra for them to actually make it bigger. Someone actually believed enough that, you know what, if we inject enough money, we take it further. But the move to digital streaming,
was too quick, too big.
it's
too
not something
fast.
it's tech. It's not media. It's a whole totally different field.
It's an ecosystem.
Exactly. So what happened within, I really have no idea. But what I can say is you made a business decision to give up 51% of your company. So there is a risk of this happening.
when you're not in control.
Even when you're in control, you already have 49%. 51 is already gone. So even if you do your best, this risk will always exist. So I don't know if he took that into consideration when it happened. I honestly have no idea. But from business sense, I have zero feeling toward this whole conversation because this is just business.
Yeah, and so it's not emotional. It's not
Exactly.
personal.
But in terms of watching him leave something that he built, now that's the part that really hurts.
Look, if we look back to where the whole takeover started with this RMG, we never thought that we'd see Thmanyah step into being the broadcaster of the Saudi Pro League.
Yeah,
that was a completely different direction.
That
to
was a
where Thmanyah
180
was.
for me. That was out of
You
left
know?
field.
Well, podcasting is not going to make you enough money or if you
Okay,
stay
sure,
afloat.
but you know,
If SRMG is coming to buy you for 51% and inject 50 million, then you have to switch to something. There has to be something else. What are you going to do? Be a digital media company again?
I mean,
What are you supposed to be?
I mean,
you already have all these digital platforms creating all their content and they're already dying.
I agree, but my point is not so much that you shouldn't diversify, but the idea is that when I think Thmanyah, I don't really think about, I don't know, Dodi.
sports channel.
Sports. I don't really associate that with the content. It's like you're doing long form, high, what's the term? High engagement and just high entry content, that's not really.
But that's very niche.
It's not the same demographic.
Yeah, it's not the
Compared
same.
to-
targeting.
compared to
The
foot-
overlap is not there to me, at least. It doesn't make sense. Like when I heard, no, Thmanyah is gonna be the main broadcaster of the Saudi Pro League. I'm like, really?
I see it as
Thmanyah?
the correct growth.
I think part of it maybe comes from the idea of if I'm getting all these people onto my network, naturally they're going to be exposed to my other content and they're going to start consuming that. And maybe
There's
maybe-
nothing natural there because it's two different demographics.
Fair. I agree with that. But I'm saying naturally, because they're on the platform, they're going to see it. So at least they're going to get interested by something. I don't
Yeah.
think that happened.
أبغى عصير مانجا. I'm gonna go to a mango,
Mangawi.
a mango juice store.
المانجا.
They also sell they sell shoes.
You might
I
need
don't
shoes.
care. I'm not gonna pick up shoes while I'm waiting for my mango juice.
But you might need shoes at some point.
I might need shoes. I'm gonna
You
go
might
to a shoe
need
store.
New shoes. You might need plates. They also have plates there.
Okay, cool. Relax.
This is different.
Relax.
And I think
Let me relax. If you are new media and you came up as new media and you were in a space where you dominated new media, it got to the point that you took away from the mainstream media. People will listen to you for what's happening more than they pay attention to. If the same person came and did a sit down in Thmanyah for 1 hour and then went on pick any news channel and did a 1 hour sit down, who's going to see you the most? Thmanyah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
You are new media. So when I get this investment and all this injection of cash, what is the newest media that no one else is doing around here? Digital streaming.
Mm.
And so it was understandable that, my next move as new media, not as a podcast, not as the shows, as the company. If I'm new media, then I go to the next new media.
So rather than go and create your own content or shows, for example, or documentaries, or
I will
whatever it
do
is,
all of that on my new platform that I created
which is now primarily being used to host sports.
right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Let
That's
me,
what I'm saying.
let
Right
me
now.
challenge you on that.
Go ahead, sir.
The Thmanyah network was all of it was on YouTube, correct?
Correct.
So YouTube is a free site.
Yes, sir.
And how did they make money? Through sponsorships, through in-video
Through
ads.
ads.
Through
Advertisers.
ads. Yes. You just watch an episode of Thmanyah and just like, cut commercial. Like this episode of Thmanyah is sponsored by...
Sanab Investments.
Unless
Whatever.
unless you get a premium subscription, which doesn't have ads, so I
No,
can
no.
do that.
No, we're talking
No,
about
no.
before. We're talking about
No,
before.
No, we're talking about these are ads baked into the video.
Mm.
You can't really subscription those out on
Yes.
YouTube. The only thing you buy on YouTube is the
YouTube
pop-up
Premium.
ads. Yes, which
You're pushing away
the pop-up ads.
YouTube's video
Mm.
advertisement,
But
but they have their own advertisement during the show that they're creating.
Okay.
So out of business, and so on.
Doing in the show.
The ads
okay.
that they read out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the idea here is that, hey, this is how I'm making money. But transitioning it to a streaming service where people are charged for the content that they're already getting free on YouTube with the idea, hey, there's exclusives on this channel and you get the first episodes free. For a lot of people who are just popping up YouTube and just putting it on the background or just listening or whatever, that is doing their chores, cooking, whatever, that's a big ask. It's a
Yeah.
big jump.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you from the business side or either side?
Whatever. suits
Because
your
either
fancy.
side, I'm with you 100%. When they made the announcement of Thmanyah Radio, I said that this is going to affect them.
Yeah. I
The
was
only
like,
reason
why?
the-
Why would I pay for it?
Well, why would you pay for it? It's something that I need to figure out as a company. Why is the company doing it? Because there's a 50 million injection.
Yes, that
I
makes
need
sense.
I need to make money. These ads are not making me money. So I need, since I have all this content that everybody likes, I need for everyone to
Paywall
pay.
it.
Exactly. Like the Wall Street Journal, like New York, like everything else. The new direction of new media is that you pay, I will give you all the context before everybody else. I will give you extra shows. I'll provide more for you in order for you to pay me this money.
And when you're looking at Saudi Arabic language media ecosystem, they're the only game in town in a sense. Like who else is competing with them on that level, creating that level, those shows with that quality that you will find worth paying?
Mike's Pod.
Are they? I think Thmanyah have more.
Many have
Mike's
more,
Pod,
yes.
yeah,
but
yeah.
you told me they're like no
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
competing. No, Mike's Pod is competing.
Okay, fair. fair point.
I agree that they're not on the same level.
Yeah.
One has a huge injection of cash, the other one doesn't.
But what I'm saying, even before the injection of cash, like they set a standard and a name from this because they were pioneers in a lot of different ways. You know, creating consistently good shows, getting
They were first to market.
big people on it. You know, like they did a lot of right in the beginning. I think for me, as I look at the sports opening as I want to get a bigger audience in, and I'm going to make them pay, and it's immediately how. But at the same time, broadcasting football is a big operation. It's going to cost you a lot as well,
Are you
and
familiar?
you don't have the experience either.
Yes. Are you familiar with this?
But that's easy to deal with.
Yes. Are you
That's not
familiar,
difficult.
Are you familiar with the sentence, the line must go up?
No,
The line of profitability. If I
Mhm.
inject as an investor, I
Mhm.
have to see that line go up
quickly.
quickly, and it has to be the more vertical, the better.
Fair. Well, that's fair. If you
But-
again looking at it from a business point of view,
Let me finish. The creative industry or the content or media industry is not a 1-to-1 profit model type of thing.
Exactly.
It's you familiar with Ted Turner,
yeah,
the media mogul that recently passed away? He
Mhm.
basically founded the 24-hour news cycle. He started CNN.
and before that he had Turner Media, which was a
Yes.
huge conglomerate.
But an interesting wrinkle to that guy started the Cartoon Network,
Mm.
believe it or not. The guy loved cartoons.
He was very involved in wrestling with WCW,
Yes.
TNT.
And basically he said, you know what? I'm going to throw a bunch of money at these creatives until they make me a hit. He lost $10 million, like I believe, and people were telling the story, until he got his first hit.
Mm.
Which was?
But you know, that slate of cartoons that happened, like Eddie and Eddie, Johnny Bravo.
I wanted
that-
to
Was
know.
it-
I was
hold on.
really interested to know.
Was it
Yaki.
Fox under Ted Turner?
No,
No,
What was Fox under when they had what's the name? Married with Children.
I'm not sure. I
It's a
think
very similar story.
so.
He
The-
started early on.
Yeah, but the concept is that was a guy who was weird. He was knew that creativity isn't something that pops off overnight, and he was willing to burn cash until the hit appeared, and they did, and the Cartoon Network exploded. Like they have a lot of iconic shows, and that guy has a very strong claim to be the source of that.
Mm. Wasn't he involved in other channels like Comedy Central, that kind of thing?
No, again, that's the one that pops up because there was like a lot of people who made those cartoons said, "Hey, if it wasn't for Ted, I wouldn't be working today."
Mm.
But again, what you were saying, this is a different model back in the day
Yeah, back in the day, but
because it was television.
the claim
The
here,
ecosystem is more difficult
the
now.
claim here, just media in general. It's a what's the term? It's a capex heavy industry.
I understand, but when you're talking about television, it's totally different because I have 24 hours to get your attention. So I'm going to find advertisers for all of those hours. And that money will balance off until I get the right show. In digital media, you don't have that luxury.
Yes, it's a red ocean. You're competing with everybody.
Exactly. And so a miss is always going to be a miss. A hit is very hard to repeat.
Mm.
And if you figure out a way how to repeat that hit, it will come a time when that hit does not matter anymore. And so you need to create again. But what's the problem with creating again? Is that once you're known for that one thing, people don't want you to change it.
Podcasting.
As you guys said right now, Thmanyah is Finjan. Thmanyah is what it's podcasting. That's what it is. Why should it change?
You know, I understand why you have to change because at the end of the day, you want to grow as a company and you don't want to be stuck in one corner. And, you know, the environment for.
Yeah, we get that. We'll go back in circles.
Yeah, you know,
He created this baby. He wanted to see that baby grow.
it had to grow.
He couldn't make it grow on his own. He took it to a certain limit, and the ambition was so high that I understand that you won't be able to basically make it on your own. That you need that kind of injection, that kind of investment.
Mm.
And I'm sure so many investors have had that conversation with him. At the same time, I don't think the conversation was, "Hey, you guys' company value is skyrocketing." It's not.
So we're talking about high expectations that had to deliver too quickly. Is
No,
that what
I think they took a bet. They still believe in Thmanyah,
Mm.
but they don't believe that he has the know-how how to move forward in the direction that they want to go.
which is in being a profit-making revenue. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah,
As an
whatever.
investor, I totally understand that. As a majority shareholder,
Mm.
I still understand that.
Yeah.
The idea here is that you live, at least in the 21st century, you have an attention economy. Anybody remember the Netflix show about chess? There was the hot show for a
it was
minute.
during COVID.
Yeah.
We talked about it here.
Queen's
You-
Gambit.
Yes.
You see, I don't remember that show's name because it was popping up for a minute, and okay, what's the next big thing? Like you get 10 people in a room and just, hey, remember that show? What happened to the show? Like, I don't remember.
No, but you
They
are
play chess.
paying.
They play chess.
Even when it comes to Netflix, okay, Netflix has had a lot of hits, and those hits are what got people onto the network. Whether it was House of Cards, whether it was
Okay, and
so you need to be able to create those hits consistently to keep people coming back.
Yeah, they had a lot of money. They had a lot of built-up capital.
Over time. But come on, when did Netflix transform from the company?
where we going with this? What does that have to do
What
with
I'm
Netflix?
saying is, if we're looking at the example of Netflix, it took them 20 years to end up where they are. It wasn't like when they first started and they got their first investment, hey, we need to blow up right now.
Okay,
They had to take their time.
and Thmanyah is taking their time.
When were they brought off? Wasn't it
Couple
like
years ago.
2 years ago?
2-3 years
Yeah,
ago.
but I don't feel like that's enough time for you to grow that much. You need to be more patient in order for you to get to that point where
How are they not patient? Because they released them? Because they asked him to leave? Or he resigned in
Yeah,
quotations?
I would say that's one reason, or that's one.
No, he asking him to resign is because they see that certain things that they need in the company that he does not know how.
Mm.
They don't think he's a bad person.
It's not about him, maybe a bad
Exactly,
person.
but at the same time, he's a CEO. If I'm going to release him, where am I going to make him go? He's not going to go down as a
Nowhere.
director.
Yeah, nowhere. You're not going to go nowhere.
But
unless you stay on the
but
board.
I need a CEO that's basically focused on digital and tech.
Someone who can make growth happen.
Exactly. Because the direction now is totally different. So I understand them having a conflict, both of them having a conflict of the direction where the company should go.
But doesn't that take it away from being a content or media company to becoming a tech company?
Whether he stays or he doesn't, that's the direction it was going to go. It took that direction while he's on the board.
It's not a tech company, but it's a digital first company, and digital first requires a lot of tech know-how. So I understand that from a business decision. It's like-
But, you can get
Last
it.
year was not a good year for Thmanyah.
I think last year was not. It was a bad year for everybody.
No. What I'm talking about in terms of your audience watching the league,
Mm.
there were so many issues last year. They kept blowing up on them. Remember, was it Had and Hilal was playing in Jeddah? But you heard the Hilal fans. You heard the Had fans.
They had a lot of mistakes.
Hiccups.
Yeah, hiccups.
And
that happened. in the
hiccups
program.
looked like it always went in favor of one team.
Mm. Again, not good operations. It's as I was saying, it's very complex to
Yeah.
do sports overall.
And if the board didn't want him to be around, they're going to highlight those things. They're going to create the reasons or bite on the reasons in order for them to say, hey, we need another guy.
I think my concern or my fear is that this takes Thmanyah away from the direction it was heading as a platform that focused on content first.
Okay, but that was the direction they took from
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Under him.
it changed, but at the end of the day, that becomes a whole different company. Then,
Well,
you
yeah,
lose, you lose the essence of what it was or what made it what it was.
yeah, but what it wasn't going to last forever.
wasn't
What it
profitable.
was exactly was not making the money that it can grow. At a certain point, you need to grow.
So where do they go from here? That's the question. Like, what's
the same direction that they had when Abu Malih was there.
So expanding on the sports.
Exactly. No, it's not expanding on the sports. It's digital streaming,
Mm.
original content.
So
Now,
creating. Their
I
own,
have a streaming service. I can create all the content in the world I want to create.
But have we seen them create their own shows?
They just got started.
2 years. You said 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. But when did they start digital? What's the name for their sports? Last year.
Yeah, the sports started last year. So
Exactly.
that's one
So
direction.
that's when they announced the digital streaming platform. Was last year. The year before was Thmanyah Radio.
One thing I would do, honestly, is I would take advantage of all of the big international fights that are happening in Riyadh and have them stream on my platform. For example, like you need to draw different types of audiences.
We don't know what happened on the inside when it comes to attracting audience. We don't know the main reasons why arguments were had. If arguments were had, we're not really sure. We're just hearing things around the corner. Whatever was the reason, I personally think if they wanted someone who's tech savvy, hire a CTO. If you want Abu Malih to stay around because he's the image of the company, and he's the person who built all of this, knows it inside and out. You still have a huge podcasting section that you're not going to let go of. You can't let go of. You're going to different new fields with content and so on. He knows the market better than anybody else. Get yourself a CTO, let him have all the know-how, and just report.
It was Kaman. I think part of it is he made his bread on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to expect him to lead on, production and sports, that's not something he has experience in. I need someone to look at the company as a whole, rather than this small thing.
When you get CEOs, there's some CEOs that go into a field that they have no expertise in, but they're good at certain things. So if you wanted someone is in tech, then you go find a CTO. You don't need to change the whole CEO unless your direction is going to be fully tech and away from media, which doesn't seem like the direction they want to go. So I don't understand what was happening behind the scenes, but I feel like this could have been handled way, 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 way better than having Abu Maleh resign. Because no matter how much they tell us that he resigned, I'm not going to believe that in any way, shape, or form. He could have resigned, yes. But as someone who invests, you sometimes tell your CEO, give me a resignation. We can save face.
Yeah. You find it hard to see someone who founded the company and spent so much time and effort into just walking away.
Yeah, because if they release him, because they just want to announce, we're going to release him, that's not going to go good with everybody that follows them.
They bought out more of the company.
Yeah,
right?
They bought up to 75%.
So 25% more compared to what they had before, 24%.
24%.
And he's not part of the board. I don't know if
he's still part of the board.
He's still part of the board.
He still owns shares, so of course he has to be on the board.
Okay.
But I don't know, any voting rights doesn't seem like existing.
And if we go back to what he said, is he the Steve Jobs' digital media? He could be, and this could be the first part of his story, right? Steve Jobs was pushed out, or he was made to resign, or he didn't leave Apple out of his own volition, put it that way, in the early days, in the 80s, right? And he ended up coming back in the 90s and completely transforming the company.
So what you're saying...
Steve Jobs was a good point. Where did he go after he was released by Apple?
He went to Next. He founded his own company.
Made Pixar?
Pixar came later, but he started Next.
But Pixar was what led him.
Pixar is what made him his money. Pixar is
and
when
it opened the door for him to go back to Apple, because he had a company that was not a tech company. It was somewhat tech, but it wasn't tech. It wasn't product company. It wasn't product focused. And he made so much money, and they brought him back to that.
Yeah.
Two different fields.
And they brought him back to say, hey, we saw what you did with both. Like the technology he did with Next was different. And I think Apple wanted that. It was the Mac OS. They wanted to buy that. And the money that he made with Pixar showed that, you can create something and make something profitable.
So what I'm hearing you say is that a couple of years from now we'll have a new media company called Tisa?
It could be Ashra.
Or 6-7.
Hey. Yeah. No, genuinely, I do hope that I see him to go and create new things. Because what he did with Thmanyah was great. It's definitely addition, not just to the media landscape, to the cultural landscape as well.
Outside of just subscriptions, I don't think anybody has cracked monetization for digital content.
You know, I saw something.
Outside of the main
big boys
providers, like YouTube and everybody else, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, subscription. I'm like, okay, cool. I just 90% of these shows I don't give a shit about, so I'm gonna subscribe and just let my subscriptions lapse when I finish.
Shuf,
I'm canceling my Radio Thmanyah if Abu Maleh has gone.
I never bought it.
Neither have I.
But I'm canceling it.
But I'm canceling it just in case.
There's too much fragmentation in the market, and for
Thmanyah, remove it from your RSS feed, please.
If Thmanyah are going to be successful, they need to dominate the market. Right now, if you're looking for
you don't have to dominate the market. You have to grab
a chunk.
Exactly. Dominating is a totally different thing.
No, but when you're looking at Arabic media, what are you paying for Arabic media? You're paying for Shahid, maybe OSN. What else are you paying for? You're not really paying for much.
Can I say something before we go to the next topic?
When it comes to English media, you're paying for a lot.
You finish your sentence?
Yeah.
All right. Got out of your system? You're good. Cough.
It doesn't know how to cough.
So super comedy, man.
Monday on the Comedy Pod.
Coughing on stage. What was I saying? I forgot. This whole new digital age is going to be a bumpy ride for a long, long time. And I think from the outside looking in, we as a country, in terms of investors, people in media, and so on, not as in the government, we're doing an extremely bad job.
In what sense?
We are missing out on expanding our footprint when it comes to digital media and digital content.
I mean,
We are way behind.
I mean, isn't that what Thmanyah was supposed to plug in, that gap?
No one said that. No one said that.
No, but so, again, you look at this.
The man is going to be making its own content for itself. That's totally different than us having a digital footprint globally for our content.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to be limited by language. That's one part of it. So you could be dominant regionally.
What do you mean? There's 400 Arabic speakers.
That's what I'm saying.
400 million, sorry. Not
Saying-
400
that's what I'm
people.
saying, regionally.
100 Arabic speakers? Wow.
400 million.
That's what I'm saying, regionally. Like, you're not going to be Netflix because Netflix speaks all languages. Netflix doesn't speak one. And if we want to create something, first and foremost, it needs to be for us, right? And I think that's part
Okay,
of where...
Fubu.
That's where Thmanyah succeeded. It tapped into the market that was genuinely hungry for quality Arabic content.
No. It tapped into a market and it created a product that attracted a lot of people into a category that they didn't even know it existed.
Podcasting.
Yes.
Yeah, fair.
Not specifically podcasting.
Yeah, they
just
created their own market in a sense.
long form intellectual content. You bring us a normal guy and just like 5 years ago tell him, would you listen to a 3-hour podcast about somebody talking about the 7th Abbasid Caliph for like 4 hours?
I would listen to the hell of it.
Yeah, but you're Shamsi.
You're not the majority though.
Yeah. True. But again, I think part of how they succeeded was not just that. They catered to all the different audiences. You wanted business, you wanted politics, you wanted news, you wanted history, you wanted people having real, like, vulnerable, authentic conversations. We will have all of that.
No, alhamdulillah, they never had any of that.
You
Thank
know?
God. That's for AB talks and that bullshit. So thank God we don't have any of that crap.
Not. I'm saying not us. I'm saying what Thmanyah built. You know.
Yeah, but Thmanyah never built the, come here, be vulnerable. Thank God.
No, they didn't. They had things about talking, opening up people about
For
mental health and that kind of
vulnerability.
thing.
For
No.
vulnerability, please listen to Quick and Curious.
Very vulnerable podcast.
But I do agree with nobody has cracked the digital media egg yet. I mean, I feel there's still a lot of blood in the water.
The game of monetization, it's a difficult thing. Because back in the day, you had, like you said, you had 24-hour television that was subsidized by advertisers. And then you had movies where you paid for the movie that you wanted. Now, asking people to just pay for something that they watch and just that's it is something that's the genie is already out of the bottle. You will never charge somebody just to watch a season of television again
Well, you never did that
or
before.
a movie.
You never did that. But you do it for movies. You go to theaters.
Yeah,
that's
because
the
you
whole
bought
industry.
the DVDs. When was the last time you bought a DVD of a season of television?
Can't even remember.
Exactly.
But again, we're talking.
Why
about,
are we going in circles here? What's the point that we're all trying to make on this one?
What he's saying is media changes, and I agree with media changes. And so far, where we are in media now, that equation hasn't been resolved. And
Like I told you, there's no one willing to burn cash. Abroad, you can burn cash because there's ways for you to generate income. Here, you're very limited. You either need to work on a MENA region in order for you to have some kind of money to bring back in, or if you work on one region, then you're going to burn a lot of cash in order for you to get something up. And a lot of people are not willing to do that. Investors are not willing to do that. Like one of the biggest issues that I have with investors in this region is that they don't believe in the idea until the idea is already set and done and you're already functioning. Then they're willing to come, even though they know they're coming in late, and they have to give you a lot of money to be involved in whatever you're doing.
nobody believes in risk yet.
They have no problem. No one is willing to take the risk.
Yes, the idea of a long tail is very hard to convince people on nowadays. Just the long tail of profit.
I was talking to someone the other day about what's happening in our neighborly countries, about the whole digital media aspect, and he was like, "Oh, hey, what do we do here?" I had this conversation with you, dog. You just didn't care. But when you saw it in front of you somewhere else, you started to care like, oh, it actually works. Maybe there's money here.
Yeah, because if someone else is doing it, then this must be worth doing. If you're pitching it, you could be wrong.
Everyone waits around for someone else to take the risk and get it right, then they want to be involved. And that's the problem. He wanted to create this incredible digital media company. He had to go into so much debt in order for him to get what he wanted to get to. And then the only way up was for someone to come and pay him, put a lot of money down.
Which is what ended up happening.
Yeah, but the issue was it wasn't for 30%. It was for 51%.
Majority, you're no longer in control.
Exactly. So right now, you're building your dream for someone else. And that someone else has power over you.
And could put you out.
And that's exactly where we are today.
It's unfortunate, honestly. The way he played out is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
good luck to Matter. We wish him
Yeah.
all the best.
And
Wish
we,
him all the
we
best.
wish to see him succeed and, create something new once again.
All right, you're saying a lot of words. You can stop now. You don't have to. You don't do this.
It's
Hear me out.
real talk.
Hear me out. You have a new channel called Tis'a, and your main podcast is called Biala. And you have another podcast called Playtel.
I love how you're thinking outside the box.
Yes.
Anyway, you know that they lost Swat of Business, right? Well, Swat of Business, the main
Ended.
guy already left.
Yeah, ended.
So what do you mean they lost it? It's no longer there, Yanni?
Is it still there with a different host?
I think it stopped. I'm not sure, but he's no longer doing that.
I know. I remember when he left.
Mm.
And now you have also Malak leaving.
So those were two of the biggest straws that you
Yeah,
have.
you have
Yeah.
Umar. You have
Umar Jalais is the last person.
Yeah.
But Umar owns his own IP, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
It's different, yeah.
Umar will go anywhere that has good eyeballs.
I'm still gonna go watch Al Nasr Adil and get my heart broken.
All right.
That's still gonna
Okay.
happen.
All right. Anyway, out of this, before we bounce, y'all heard Drake's album? Oh, no. Look, we all had one.
Hey.
We all had the album just released, y'all.
The albums.
The albums, yes.
Yes.
I played it all day today, and the boys.
Had a quick catch-up session when we showed up here.
a struggle session, if you will.
I'm gonna give you an awesome tweet that I saw, very heartfelt, from someone who heard the whole album. And that kind of sums up a lot of my feelings. But I will give you a better explanation of my feelings so you didn't think I'm just being an ass.
Okay. Oh no.
Someone tweeted, "Thank you, Drake. For years I have been paralyzed and stuck in a wheelchair. But when my friend started playing your new album, Iceman, I gained the strength to get up and shut that shit down." Shut this trash down.
That's horrible.
What a waste of 2 hours and a half.
2 hours.
That's how long all 3
3
albums.
3 albums. So first of all, a lot of content. It was surprising. It was for a lot of people when they first heard about, like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? But going through all of them, the overall feeling I have is meh, honestly.
It's like a shotgun approach. One of these is going to be Hotline Bling again.
That's the theory that I have.
Not even close.
That he took all this time.
He
to go
covered
like,
all the bases.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a hip hop album. I'm gonna give you a dance album. I'm gonna give you a slow R&B album. Let's see which one hits, so I know where to take my career now.
At the end of the day, when you look at the chart, after the first week, it's going to
Yeah,
say Drake. And
it was-
oh, see?
And that's gonna be
He killed it.
And that's gonna be the W he's
It
looking
was
for.
definitely a shart.
Look, I like a couple of tracks on Iceman. The tracks when he's
Now rapping.
no, it's when he's rapping. Okay, but my problem is that it's not. How can I'm gonna shit on it either way. I'm trying to give y'all some context, but let me tell you this: when you have a lawsuit going on about you getting dissed, and you go back and you create an album 2 years later, and you're still dissing and talking about the same thing that was 2 years ago that everybody moved on from except you. I've never heard victim rap so much in my life.
I mean, obviously, I think he thinks that people want to hear how he feels about
He's
this.
out of content. What this album told me is that this is the end of Drake. This is the beginning of the downfall.
The beginning, okay.
It's
you don't
the-
think that the beginning has already happened?
It already
after that?
happened,
Yeah.
exactly. But this is what he finally released a solo album. Every time we said sexy songs for you, like, oh no, this is a collab album. No, it's not the same thing. Okay, cool. He released singles. No one cared. Oh no, okay, all right, fine. Now he gave us a full album.
Multiple.
Just crying.
Yeah, this is the music equivalent of thinking up of the perfect comeback when you're in the shower 2 days later.
شوف
It was not that perfect.
The fact that he released 3 albums tells you that he's really been trying to get back at the top. And as you guys said,
He's there.
Is he though?
He's there. You need to understand. My favorite song out of all those 3 albums is on Maid of Honor, and it's called Princess.
Which I don't understand, by the way.
Yeah, the one that
I still don't get it. Why
The
this
one-
is your favorite song?
the one that
know?
you inflicted upon us.
Yes. For anyone, go and play that song. It's called Princess. Now, what kind of style of music is that, Turks?
It's some
Like punk- like
emo punk.
Emo,
kind
Punk
of
rock,
shit.
right?
Very emo.
It was emo, but it sounded like a little bit punk rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is punk.
It's literally guitar.
That is the best version. No, not the best version. No, this is the best song that represents Drake because it sounds like it's good. The words are trash, and he's imitating something else.
Okay.
This is why every time I heard that, for the first time I heard it, every time I went back to it, I'm like, I really liked it because that's who he really is.
That's the most authentic
Version
version.
of
The most, when you say what is
the
Drake,
purest.
yes, it's
you know?
that track, Princess.
Yeah.
It's contest does not mean nothing. Words, just throw it out there. Voices and vocals, don't care. But it sounds like it could be something. But it's actually
Nothing.
nothing.
I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. I'm not gonna enjoy listening to that track. I still think if we go back, even on these albums, there's a couple of good tracks. They are okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that I had to go through 2 hours to get to a couple of good tracks.
5 songs out of 40 or something.
Exactly. 5 is it's around 5.
It's around
Let's
5.
say it's around
It's around
5.
5.
Okay. Is very like at this point, how can I consider you the best artist out there? I can't. I don't. I actually don't. What I do see is someone who is trying so hard to be everyone's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're trying so hard to be everyone's friend, that tells me that you're not.
Make them
You're
cry.
not real.
Make Them Cry is a good one.
That's the first track.
Yeah,
off of
Plot Twist was a good one. National Treasure.
National
I like
Treasure
it.
is good.
That's
It's
all right.
fine.
Make Them Remember.
That's one of the better ones.
Yes.
Make Them Cry. I like because of the beat switches.
Yes.
There was a lot of good production.
and,
on the
and
first
Make
album.
Them Know. All the ones we mentioned were the ones when he was actually rapping.
Yeah.
But the context is still the same old bullshit. Yo, this is...
You're whining.
Okay, let me
You're
tell you
whining.
this.
You're whining.
No, I can tell you what this is. All right. Do you know how, Drake would sing about the toxic ex-girlfriend?
He is the toxic
He
ex-girlfriend.
is the toxic ex-girlfriend.
Mm.
He just doesn't know he's the toxic ex-girlfriend.
And he keeps coming back and saying the same shit.
His last track during the beef said, "Hey, I'm gonna go out. I'm gone. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you anymore." 2 years later, he brings it all back up like a toxic
Because
ex-girlfriend.
you need to understand his feelings, Dad.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he realizes he's the problem here. He just doesn't realize it whatsoever.
Bro, if anything, this proved to me that Drake really has a lack of self-awareness. And I think we always knew he had a lack of self-awareness.
No, on Make Them Remember, Make Them Cry. No, it showed that, yo, I know. Like, there was a line he's saying, yo, I'm almost 40. I need to change. And then there was another line saying, oh, the boy is going to become the man. I have to change my name. No, he's focusing on the things that Kendrick told me, hey, go focus
That's
on.
literally that's so fucked up, though. See,
But it's good that he
completely right.
realizes it. But Drake realized that between you and your fucking self.
rather than coming and telling me that you
Exactly.
realized
You
what
don't come
someone
like, oh, I
told you 2
realized
years
that you,
ago.
the guy who smacked me around was right, y'all.
Shuf, I think it was clever in a sense, in a business sense.
What's clever?
Someone said something that the reason he dropped 3 albums, he's trying to get out of his contract with the UMG.
It doesn't.
You know? And
Do you know that
he's
they have
just
to agree?
on him delivering.
Exactly.
multiple
He has to
albums.
accept that. He has to agree on it.
No, but
But anyway, this guy would tell us one thing and then on the next track, tell us the total opposite of it.
because, again, we're trying to cater to everyone here.
Everyone that didn't fuck with me, you're gone. Hey, Future, let's do a song together. Like, Future was on like that. He was literally on like that.
Yeah, but I still fuck with you.
That's the thing.
That's
Hold on.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yes.
actually.
Another one, DJ Khaled. When he's talking about, your people still waiting on Palestine. Okay, we all say fuck DJ Khaled for not standing up for Palestine. Okay? You saying that also, what the fuck did you stand up for? You didn't stand for nothing, even yourself. So why are you talking
Why
about
you
someone?
shitting about
Hey
someone
man,
else?
you're not standing up for nothing. What are you standing for?
Very true. Very true.
So
And
this whole victim Yehudi bullshit, I'm not getting. I'm not accepting. You're not gonna trick me over by a couple of good beats and good rhymes. Like, oh my god, it's so amazing. No, it is complete pure trash. This is sad. This is the end of what he needs to find something new in life. Because you talking about money, girls, look, we're on a yacht. Cool.
we're bored of it.
Everyone has outgrown it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the same thing you've been talking about for years now.
There's no value to your words anymore.
True.
You're not giving me nothing anymore. Your R&B album was trash.
And that's the
Your
thing.
dance album had a couple of good hits. And I think that's the only good thing that you have. And Princess was the best track on these three.
No, I feel like listening to the whole thing, there wasn't one track that was a standout. Yo, this is a really good track. And like we basically listened to 2.5 albums here, literally together, right? And yeah, maybe I'll go back to the dance album and some of the tracks there I'll enjoy. But overall,
You know why?
But
Because
you're
you
not
don't need
gonna,
to listen for the lyrics.
No, exactly. Because I'm just going for the beat. I'm just going there for.
and you're not going for a specific song. Like, oh, I gotta listen to that again.
Yes, none of them.
Yeah.
If it comes up in the shuffle, you're
Yes.
not gonna skip it.
Yeah,
That's
true.
it.
Very true. Very true. So
It's an empty album.
I'm happy that Drake come out.
If people wanted to hear Drake giving his point of view about everything that happened, then you might like this.
If
But-
you're a Drake fan,
If you're a Drake fan, you're gonna
You'll
ride.
love
Yeah,
this.
you're
You'll
gonna
love
ride
this.
for it no matter what. Doesn't matter. But if it's in terms of value and substance, no, this is worse than the last one. Was it Scorpion?
Scorpion. I didn't even hear Scorpion. That's how.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how
That's
I'm
how
agreeing with you.
that's how
It's
uninterested.
just as bad as that one.
That's how uninterested I was. The last one I heard was CLB, and even that one I'm like, again, meh. You know,
No.
There's a couple of good tracks. I don't remember.
This is disappointing.
Someone said, Drake dropped 3 albums trying to catch a classic, and he failed. But no, see what I'm saying.
3 albums, no classics.
What I'm saying is, the reason I'm saying it's clever is because the fact that you try to go and cover all of the demographics in terms of charts, some of these will chart. In terms of this is going to be played in the club, some of these are going to be played in the club. In terms of are these songs that people are going to come back to, I don't think there's much for people to come back to on all 3 of these projects.
There's a reason why Jay-Z is the best rapper alive and arguably the GOAT of all GOATs when it comes to rap. There's a reason for that. There's tracks that we can go back and play that will tell us why we think this person is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
This guy never gave us nothing.
And keep in mind,
He keeps giving us these fake hits. Like the idea of having the Michael Jackson glove on Iceman,
it's very fucking conceited.
it's stupid as shit. You can have way more. You know what this reminds me of? This is when they changed the Champions League format. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo was like the highest scoring in terms of the knockout stage,
Yeah.
but anybody else can take it today. Like everything changed and moved. The industry changed. You're going to have more hits than Michael Jackson. You will never have the impact of Michael Jackson.
Nowhere near.
You're not going to have the effortless music that you can just play at any times and it just fits perfectly in your life. You're not gonna have classics.
The
that-
cultural value.
so much that person offers,
Yeah.
you're nowhere near it. Why? Because you got a lot of streams.
He has a lot of #1 hits. That's the way he looks at it.
I know.
At the end of the day, he looks at himself as an entertainer, right? And I think Mark,
No, he doesn't. He calls himself a rapper.
I think that's bullshit. I think
We
that's
all know it's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
He
That's
just gave
bullshit,
us
you
3
know?
albums that sound different. He's copying voices. He's imitating other people.
Doing impressions.
He's doing impressions. He's trying to create new sounds, which sound like old
Bro, and
sounds.
one of you like, and it's actually hilarious. Like 2 of the tracks we were playing, and they were back to back. We're like, listen, it's the same track.
Yep.
It actually feels.
It's the
It doesn't
same thing.
feel. You hear it and you listen to the same thing. You're just saying it in a different way. And I think that's a big part of why it's it's actually sad. It's sad to see it come to this point. You know,
I honestly did not expect it to be this bad. Like I was, Drake, getting your new bag, move away. Like the guy whooped your ass. Why you want to go have another conversation?
what else is he gonna do, Hadil?
Why do you want to go back to the same person that whooped your ass going back and forth? You want to have another ass whooping? Michael Jackson learned from belt to ass and became the greatest of all time. Okay? You just got your belt to ass moment. Go and be the greatest of all time. Give us something. Give us something of value, of substance.
And it's even funnier the fact that after the beef and after the battle, like Drake, Kendrick came out with an album out of nowhere, ended up winning a Grammy, ended up being one of the albums that he built his entire tour on. and had 3 number 1 hits, I think, or 2 number 1 hits. And then this is what you respond to with 3 albums. And I don't think you're going to get anywhere near how good that one album
He has
was.
such a huge fan base internationally that he'll get a number 1 somewhere.
No, but you get what I'm saying? Like the 3 albums that were nowhere near as good
No,
as that
they're
one
not.
album.
They're not. They're not.
You know?
They're not. I had an argument with someone once. And I think Geddick was there. I can't remember. When someone telling us, he's like, no, I think Drake is better than Kendrick. I was like, what's your favorite song? It's a Hotline Bling. I was like, okay, we're not gonna have a conversation. Okay, if Hotline Bling is the greatest song.
This is where you stop.
Yeah, we're not
This is where
gonna
you
talk.
stop talking, sir.
Yes,
This is where
we're
you
not
stop
gonna
talking.
Me and you are looking at 2 different metrics
Yeah.
here.
I mean, people in this room know a person who shall remain nameless who thinks Thrift Shop by Macklemore is the greatest rap song of all time.
Some Grammys thought of that also.
No, but it's when you look at someone like Drake, you know, and this is supposed to be your big comeback. And honestly, for me, this just feels like you fumbled it. You know?
Yeah, we had like 2 straight weeks of flops.
Yeah. Literally, you fumbled it. We're talking about Drake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2 weeks of flop. Well, he was advertising for 2 weeks.
Oh, really? It
Yeah,
was after 2 weeks?
I think so. I can't tell.
Yeah, like you go back to the older work.
Yeah,
You find it to be better.
imagine fucking up something at the very last minute.
Yeah. You wouldn't want that to happen, you know?
It's such a what are the odds of fucking up something that?
That's the thing. You wouldn't even wish it on your worst enemy, you know, that you end up
Iceman,
Yeah, you know,
Iceman. I cook
fumbling
Iceman.
it yourself.
Was it like 1%, yeah, Shamsi?
Yeah. Sometimes it's that low. Sometimes it's that low. So yeah, we're gonna be disappointed.
We're talking about a Nussel. We couldn't figure
I'm
it out.
trying to ignore that. I'm trying to ignore that. So this album is just
How, what?
Don't.
Why?
We don't want to hear it, Ad. We don't want to hear it.
No, I'm not playing Princess.
Okay.
I'm not playing Princess.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
So I think these albums are just gonna go by
Yeah,
like
he's not playing princess because
barely a ripple in the water.
you're our princess, Shamsi.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna play Princess.
Thank you.
When Lila, I'm not gonna play the track.
I don't want to get demonetized. I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
I might just cut it off, to be honest.
But I love it that much. And I want you to be I want to subject you all
The
to it
level
this
of
much.
hate that he got to halfway through having that rant. Just, you know what? Screw it all.
Yeah.
Let him burn.
But he's doing it to himself.
Princess laying in the bathroom, she got too lit. Found my princess laying.
I'm telling y'all, y'all have to
I
hear
fucking
it.
hate the lyrics
That's-
on this, honestly, bro.
Y'all have to hear it.
Like I've never really
Greatest song that Drake ever done.
Yeah, I've never really loved his lyrics overall, but this one specifically I hate.
You know when your socks are wet?
Okay, where are we going with this?
This is the music version of that.
Like
It's
this
like-
is
it's
uncomfortable, but
it's
I
like-
need to have socks
It's
on.
like gross and uncomfortable in a very specific and just genuinely unpleasant sort of
Yeah, no,
way.
listen, at the end of the day, I will still go back to some Drake tracks. You know, some of his tracks will still be good, even 10 years down the line. This ain't it, though. Not on this album, not on the past couple of years. I'm going to have to go back to a while for me to find like the Drake that I actually enjoyed.
Mixtape Drake.
I mean, after that, Take Care Drake was really
Take
good,
Care.
you know?
I miss nerdy Drake.
And that's what he was. He was.
Are you talking about Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can keep talking.
Okay.
I told Shamsi that I had to play Drug Dealers Anonymous.
Just to cleanse
So,
my palate.
so I can just cleanse my palate of the bullshit that I had to sit there the whole day.
Good. Let me get some good music in my system. You know,
When we
just to
say
rebalance my humors.
Effortless, timeless, good rap. This is one of them. I'm gonna play Jay-Z's verse. Now push it. Let's get demonetized. It's like
Your
a,
husband was a drug dealer.
Just to see a master at
For 15
work.
years, he sold crack cocaine.
Federico Fellini in the flesh. Sergio Cicchini inside his mesh.
Hey.
Bitch, I've been bracking since the 80s.
Google me, baby, you
Crazy. 89 in London, pull the Benz up. Type it in, Google's your friend, bruh.
Effortless.
14-year drug dealer and still counting. Who deserves the medal of freedom is my accountant. He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. IRS should have had the townhouses surrounded. Thanks to the lawyers,
What a story.
For you, tore the floor up, yeah. That's for the koi fish. We been dining on oysters. I walk through the garage, it's like multiple choices. I told him pull a Royce up. I'm getting ghosts. I'm hearing noises. I think it's the
Delivery,
boys,
bro.
but I've been banking the Deutsche. We got storefronts.
I don't wanna be
We
flashed
got employee
straight, but-
stubs. We've been open in studios
I don't
and
get it.
40/40s up. The paper trail is gorgeous. Cases we bury some before a reasonable doubt drop. The jury hung.
That's just how easy, he
Bling
sounds
bling.
on the beat.
Every time I come around your city, bling bling. My tenure took me through Virginia. Ask Teddy Riley about me. Ask the federales about me. Try to build a cell around me. Snatch my nigga Emery up. Try to get him to tell about me. He told 12, give me 12. He told him to go to hell about me. Drug dealers anonymous. Y'all think Uber's the future? Our cars been autonomous. Mules move the drums, take them to different spots. We just call the shots by simply moving our thumbs. I'm a course of miracles with this shit. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. I always knew I was a prophet, but I couldn't find a decent job. Life made me ambidextrous. Counting with my right, whipping white with my left wrist.
This is crazy.
Damn, Daniel. FBI keep bringing them all white vans through.
You don't know about that last line?
What?
Do you remember where that came from?
No.
Damn, Daniel.
Remember?
No.
It was way before TikTok, right?
Vine.
It was a Vine.
It was on Vine, right?
Yeah.
It was this white kid that wears Vans, and there's a kid, one of his friends comes to school every day. He's like, "Damn, Daniel, wearing all white Vans!" And look at the flip. Look how he flipped it.
Yeah. See, that's artistry right there.
If that track, bro, that tells you like true, real rap, bro.
And then I'm a master at work. Let's put it that way.
that track.
Someone with substance when it comes to what he's saying.
I love the fact that he started with what was his first bar? Federico Fellini in the
Fellini.
flesh. Who's Federico Fellini?
An artist, director.
He was a director.
Yeah, director.
But if you break it down,
Federico
Federico Fellini.
Oh wow! See again, you hear that so many times.
Rico Felony in the flesh. Like I'm a Rico case in the flesh.
And that's 2 bars better than the whole album.
Yes,
That's 2 bars.
Oh, bro.
That's 2 bars better than
I know a lot of people like don't
all of
understand.
Habibti.
Like my anger toward this is because I really love hip hop. I grew up in this shit. I really love it. I hate people when they like half-ass it. Like there's a recent album that just came out with everybody just like half-assing in the whole album, which is ridiculous. And I don't even want to touch that subject to be honest. But hey, y'all do y'all. Okay, if this is the best y'all have to offer, it's good for y'all. Good for y'all. Stay there.
It's good that there's always going to be a lot of good music out there. You know?
Thank God.
There's always going to be good options out
Thank
there.
God. Thank God we could. Thank God there's a blessing called something like, forgetting. I'm glad I can forget things.
Yeah. No, trust me, it's not going to be long in your memory.
Oh.
And that's how it's going to end up with this album. I think it's not going to last long in the memory.
Anyway, Drake dropped 3 albums. Go and stream.
Go and enjoy.
Stop giving the guy money. Please stop streaming. Come on.
Oh my God.
Go look at the Iceman cover with the tiny little wristband that says Iceman.
Iceman, Nice Man, Rice Man.
He actually did rhyme that shit, bro.
I know.
His rhymes, some of his rhymes are so fucking corny, and I think that's the reason why I fucking hate him. Because yes, I'll enjoy the music. I'm never gonna believe it, but stop being so fucking corny, man. Yeah,
Anyway, he can keep that lawsuit.
that wasn't fun.
You are in a lawsuit and you're still dissing.
He's still in the lawsuit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, why are you suing someone for dissing you and saying, "Oh, it's bigger than dissing"? Then you come and diss. Like, I don't get this with this person.
بس my rights, Adil. My rights.
حركات اليهود هذه ما يوقفون أبدا. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's all about making money, bro, isn't it? Taking money away from people.
Anyways, shout out to our tens and tens of listeners. Shout out to tens and tens of viewers. Thank you for being here. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank God we have an episode today.
Yay.
I don't know how we got here, but we appreciate it.
Thank you, Drake.
Thank you, Poppy.
For letting us exercise our emotions,
Oh my God. Anyway, Iceman.
Nice man, Adil.
We out?
We out.
Peace.
Peace.
See y'all next week.